So we thought today we'd give you a quick little rundown on what we're up to here. What we've got here is our turbo manifold, and we just want to give you a little insight on how we build our tubes most effective way. So we weld as we go. If we've got a nice piece of a straight section in a bend like this, we throw it straight in the rotator. Once we're happy with it, weld it up, take it back. We've got that piece done, and then we would run the next part. Now obviously we can't just stick this straight into a rotator easily. You can use a tool that looks like this, but what we do is we just take the torch from the rotator on the same pulse settings that we've done this with, and we just hand weld it. A few tips for setting up your rotator over here. The best way to do it is actually to mount your torch in a mounted piece of hardware, like whatever they are called. First step you want to do is you want to set the speed. Now once you set the speed, I wouldn't recommend changing the speed. Maybe when you're doing your initial setup on some scrap you can change the speed, but once you've got the speed set, just leave it, and then you want to tune your welder to suit it. So what we run is about 68 amps on peak current, 40 amps on the base current, a 50% balance, and about a 1.5 second frequency. And then from there, if I'm welding it and I notice the weld's a little bit hot, I'll turn it down 3 amps at a time. When you're turning it down when it's rotating, remember that what you change on the welder is slightly delayed. It needs to go 5 or 6 mil before you'll notice a change. It'll slowly taper down, so don't abruptly change at 10 to 15 amps at a time, because you'll just go up, down, and your weld will go big, small, big, small. You've just got to let it gradually taper and change. So the way I look at it is speed is your first initial thing that you set up, the amps is the second thing, and then the final adjustment, the minor 1% adjustments, come from the pulse. If you are welding and it's not quite going right, it's a little bit hot, just accept that that's what it is for that weld. Finish the weld off, learn from it, either redo it or start again, because if you're trying to make consistent changes the whole way around, it's not going to look consistent. I promise you, changing at 1 or 2 amps or even just bumping the torch will put a ripple on your weld when you're rotating it. So this is going to be a channel where I bring useful information to you guys. Quite often what we post on social media is a little bit rage baity. You guys are here because you want to learn, and so we're going to give it to you. Purging, always purge in from the bottom out the top. Argon is heavier than oxygen. Once it's all purged up, feel free to maneuver it around however you like to weld it, however you're comfortable. I've got my Vice soft jaws in here. They're the aluminium billet jaws so that you don't scratch the pipework as you're going. It just makes for more polishing at the end. Flick me a DM with what you want to learn, what you want to see. Because we're in here doing this stuff every day, it just comes second nature to us, so it's a bit hard for us to think what you guys want to see. So if it's walking the cup, if it's how to make a weld look pulsed when it's not pulsed, why we build the turbo manifolds the way we build them, you just name it. We're going to be trying to drop videos here every week, all educational based. I'll see you guys for the next video soon.